What's happening? What's going on? What's going on, man? This is another episode of the Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, uh, perspectives, philosophies, and everything under the sun, man. I'm your host, E.Smith, man, and we missing the co-host today, man. Big Dre ain't here, man, so we just in here, man. We just talking a whole lot of shit, man. We just goddamn it, yeah, that's the perfect person to debate with this nigga about, man. Our damn president, man. Our ex-president, man. Chris, what's your? I want to know your thought from beginning to end. How you feel like? First of all, have you ever seen something like this in your life? You older than me, so have you seen anything like this in your lifetime? Like
in a movie, not in real life, as an actual sitting president or ex-president.
So you feel like if they would have shot him, if they wanted to kill him, they was going
to raise an ear, and you got an eye less than an inch away.
Yeah.
And you got to shoot it. You don't miss like that.
Yeah. So break it down, man.
Like I was saying earlier, you got to realize he's facing the crowd. The trajectory is from, they say, elevated, right?
Yeah.
But he turned it to the right. There's no way he's going to sit up here and tell me if I turn to the right, you facing me, you hit my right ear.
Yeah.
The blood splatter would have been going backwards, down your back of your neck, not out your mouth.
Yeah.
And if you do graze me, the bullet doesn't stop there. Somebody behind me is going to get hit with that bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody behind them. You ever notice if you see the video that they show us, is this the actual video originally? We don't know yet. Nobody moved until he ducked. So
I gotta watch it again.
I get shot in the ear.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna hear the gunshot.
Yeah.
Nobody moved till he grabbed his ear and ducked.
Yeah.
And if it grazed, like I said, whoever behind you, that bullet is going to keep going. Grazed ear is not going to stop a bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Where did that bullet go? But again, they say, somebody got shot or killed, or it was a few people that got shot and one person got killed. That's what they say. They're not releasing no names. It's just all media.
You're not going to release a name when there's no name to release.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
my thing is, bro, like they got it out for. I'm just trying to figure out all the reasons why they would, unless everybody playing on us. Like it's like everybody playing on us. Now I know they got reasons to kill Trump. They got a reason not to get him in office because he trying to expose the deep. He trying to expose the deep sea, but it's like he ain't stopping. Like he ain't like they gotta kill dude, cause that's his whole agenda is to expose everybody. That's the only reason why I feel like he's problematic, cause he getting in office to get back at motherfuckers. Like I'm finna get all you niggas ass. Y'all niggas got me fucked up.
And that's not politics.
No, they ain't.
He don't play
by political rules.
That's not politics. And would you want somebody as your commander in chief that don't know politics? He never knew politics when he first got in there. He used that political standpoint to gain business interest, which he lost, which he always does. In a business, name one business venture that he started or created or got involved with that he still is. He bankrupted everything he touched. And if he don't bankrupt it, he's going to take credit for something that he didn't do. He'll take credit for a previous sitting president and say, well, I reenacted it. No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You tried to change one word in it and say, I made it better. Come on, dude. It's the same thing.
Well, let me ask you this. When did we find out he actually filed bankruptcy on this business? When was the first time we heard about
The first one, I think, was like around, that I can recall, around 90, 91.
1991.
That I can recall, somewhere around there.
So basically, he filed bankruptcy on what, a few businesses.
On multiple businesses. And the one that I do recall is the way he used the tax law. The reason why he don't have to file taxes.
Mm-hmm.
He created a fake business that didn't exist and claimed he lost over a certain amount of money. If you create a business and you put so much in it and lose a certain percentage over that, you get it's a what they call it, not an explanation. I forgot what they call it. The word ain't coming to me. But you don't have to file anymore.
Right.
For a certain amount of years. And once that time frame was up, you excluded from filing taxes.
But you don't think other billionaires and millionaires are doing it?
A lot of have done it. Those was businessmen. Them wasn't politicians. Most politicians, they raise their money through fundraisers. That's why they be able to campaign and things.
Right.
And now, if he's a businessman, he should have the money. So why would he have to Why would he have to, use fundraisers?
I mean, the same. Who?
Trump. Yeah. See, people think he's a billionaire, but he's really not. Because there's no way you're going to sit up here and tell me you're a billionaire and you want to sell me a doggone fake Bible.
You got to be more specific.
No, when he came out with the Trump Bible.
Okay.
Right? If I'm a billionaire.
What was the Trump Bible about?
He just he had some people to print up and how to rewrite the Holy Bible. You don't remember that? He tried to sell the Bible? Yeah, he said he made a...
This was in the 90s?
This was a couple months ago. It just sold. It sold for $60.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Hell no. All right, I'm going to look it up, bro.
Yeah, he called it the Trump Bible, where he's going to institute Christianity and the Constitution in the Bible. He sold it for $60. Yeah, he started that earlier this year trying to sell his Bible.
Well, my thing is, okay. Donald Trump is selling Bibles for $59. This nigga crazy.
You said he won't talk about everything America, but when you go to the Trump store, everything made in China or Bangladesh.
Well, maybe that's good business practice. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the reason why he got into politics. Because all politics, they don't do nothing but lie anyway. So why not be a politician? If I know I can say something and make you believe it, just because I'm in politics, why not? And I'm a billionaire too. I can make you believe anything. Because
Trump has been looked up upon since the 80s or something that I can recall. 84, 85, everybody thought he was a great businessman. Which, I'm not going to say great businessman. Some opportunities fell in his lap and he took advantage of them.
Right.
He probably crashed them and kept getting chance after chance after chance. Now, if you growing up inspired to be one of the best businessmen that you can, you're going to go to the person you think is the best businessman until you find out he's not.
But does you having a lot of money make you a good businessman?
No, because anybody knows a great businessman, he's going to stab people in the back to get their money.
Yeah. And then he got other few people handling his business for him. I'm pretty sure he had to fire a lot of people because that's what he kind of based his brand is kind of based off firing people. Even when he was on the Apprentice, you fired. So he went in that White House, y'all fired. Like, if y'all can't get the job done for me, you fired. Basically, I just hired somebody else to do this shit.
Guess what 40 some of them people at?
You said what?
40 some of them people that he so-called fired. Guess what they at?
Fired from the White House? Or?
From that period. And the people that he hired and fired and got rid of that worked beneath him.
What, on TV?
No, real life.
Where?
Penitentiary. Or on the way to the penitentiary.
I can believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't do all the charges that he was up against. The other people have already been indicted, charged, and sentenced. Some already serving time, and some waiting to go serve their time, and some still waiting on trial. And you tell me that's a businessman you want to follow?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really trust like the billionaires we see are mostly white, old white men. Most of them, we don't even know what they do. We don't know what they're known for. Most people don't even know what what's the guy's name? What's the other billionaire name?
There's a couple of
not Gates, but
Elon.
No, not Elon. Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Is Buffett still living?
I ain't heard no news about him dying. Yeah, I think he's still alive. But I mean, most people didn't even know what he did. Like, you just don't know what these people do. You don't know. Like, I think Trump just, his business is just put out there in the media. And I think most people found out what he was doing just recently. When you become president, your records got to get put out there, right? So you got Clinton and all these people that, start exposing them. That was the first time I heard about him either filing bankruptcy or having any type of, like, tax issues and stuff like that.
He's been doing that. And you notice that's what he was on trial for, because he tried to steal the records and hide them.
Yeah.
That's what he was actually on trial for. That's part of the treason. So it's a lot of ill things he does. And
you think he's gonna win the election?
If he does, it'll be on the ignorance of people.
But what else are we supposed to do? We supposed to vote for Biden again?
No. You know how tradition goes.
Man, Trump a real nigga.
Hold on. You know how tradition goes there.
Yeah.
You vote for the best liar.
Yeah, man.
You ever know the man that lie the best keep the woman the longest?
And that's what I mean. I think, like, all right, so most people now that's either rallying for Trump or they have a change of heart when it comes to Trump. They're they was hardcore Democrats, but most people are not. Like, if you couldn't even say you was supporting Trump at one point in time. Now people are like, damn, man, maybe we need to be voting for him. Maybe we need to do something different. In the information age, whether the information is true or not, people are just going with information. Whether people need something to believe in. So let's take what you've been told out. People are actually have access to go and look up things for themselves, whether they want to or not. And based on what we understand now, yeah, the Democrats been lying to us. Damn, all they do is talk. All they do is tell us what we want to hear. So why not go with somebody that's a little bit more upfront? And then he's relentless. He ain't even letting them folks stop him. Out of all the times they tried to stop him from becoming president, and I even said in the beginning when he ran the first time, I didn't like the idea of it. But at some point, once the COVID happened, and Bill Gates, he's in cahoots with Fauci, and the whole agenda behind COVID, and the fact that I'm looking at history and I'm seeing they did this. Like, this ain't the first time, but I see the purpose behind it. It's like he's telling us what this is, and people ain't believing him. Like, this shit ain't real. He's telling us this ain't real. It come from over there. It's, they telling me, and then all these people that's been in office all this time since the 70s, we're just not seeing their face. We just not seeing Fauci's face. He been in the office since Reagan was in office, but we just not seeing him. Why he coming out now? Because he standing right behind Trump, making sure he don't say the wrong shit. He got to be the spokesperson for the people that we didn't know was handling the medicine or the vaccines in the White House. Now that's the guy. Now he's coming out on all these platforms, news platforms, telling us shit that don't make no sense. You got to wear a mask over your nose. You got to be in for this time. You got to be. You can come out after this time and in for this time. Like the virus has It's like the virus has. It's a whole person. Like, and you telling me this, and it goes against nature. You telling me all the stuff that I feel like us black people, we go way back. Our grandmamas that gave us remedies, and you telling us ain't none of this gonna work. But when this is just a common cold, if I get rid of the symptoms, I should be. You telling me the symptoms? That's all you talk about is the symptoms. COVID, every time they get on TV, they talk about the symptoms. Every time, if you got this symptom, you more likely got it. If you got this, you probably got it. You got this, you got it. So what does that mean? If I get rid of the symptoms, I get rid of it. Mm-hmm. Well, that ain't what they saying, but that's really what it is. Just get rid of the symptoms and it's gone. Because that's all it is. It's a bullshit. I got this one. This is terrible. But go ahead. That's
the thing about it. That's right.
I just feel like Trump was trying to tell us something.
No, Trump set that up.
You believe that? What do you mean?
I know that. These are facts that I'm about to tell you. You probably ain't heard of it because I don't know how much you follow it. But when Trump got in office, they had an infectious disease chamber. 20-something members that all presidents had set up. When Trump got in office, he dismembered that and got rid of that section of government. close to 2 weeks later, that's when he came on the news and said China is having a breakout with a thing called COVID, which is a form of the flu. Now you can go back to the 60s and 70s, 80s and 90s and get a can of Lysol, and you see it right there. This is how you kill COVID.
Yeah.
But as soon as he dismembered that section of the branch of government, that's when he said it's coming over here. First of all, how do you know what's going on over there? How do you know how they dealing with it? Because they didn't ever have to wear masks and it was over there.
They did wear masks.
And secondly,
they did wear masks. They've been wearing masks.
That's because of other things. But when you come out and say we have to find a vaccination for it, that's what I believe why a lot of people was reluctant to get it, because I don't want a vaccination. I want an immunization. You vaccinate me, that means you give me a strand to hope my body can get used to it to fight it in case I do get infected. Immunization allows me not to get it. Well, there's a better chance of me not getting it. And now Fauci's under investigation for them leaked tapes, him and Trump. When Trump told what can we do to cause a world scare? And Fauci was like, well, we can cause a scare. They'll do anything we say they to do. That's why all the vaccinations started getting taken away. And that's why Fauci's actually under investigation to be indicted now.
So obviously there's truth in every lie, and there's a lie in every truth. So I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think you wrong, because at some point I'm like, damn, is everybody playing on us? Is the Democrats and Republicans playing on us? But when you look at who controls the media, the whole time Trump was in office, Facebook, what's this guy? What's the dude that run Facebook? Zuckerberg and the Democrats, they created the entire algorithm of Facebook was based off Trump racism. He's racist this, he's racist that. They painted him out to be this bad guy. And that's why everybody believed it, because of what they see on Facebook. You never seen nothing remotely close to what they were saying about Trump, about Obama, Biden, nothing. There was no bad rhetoric on social media about them, because it's just like they invest in prisons. They invest in media, like politics and the government use media to be able to mind control the people. And what better way to do it other than getting on Facebook and doing it, right? So, and that's why Zuckerberg was on trial. If Trump, he ain't even a president yet. Okay, he gets in office, and he's saying to the people, "Hey man, I wanted to close off the borders." Okay,
which he lied. He didn't.
Well, what happened was, so you saying he didn't close off the borders?
Everything he said he promised the first election, he did none of it.
But the borders, the first thing he said he wanted to build a wall. They was in the process of doing that.
It's not. That was a lie. Well, they ain't laid a brick down.
But okay, we could just go off what he's saying, because that's all they do is talk anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The borders was already closed because of the virus. Fauci was saying open the borders back up. So all his advisors, including Fauci, was telling him to open it back up. When it got opened back up, they pressed him so hard. At some point, once it got so outrageous over here, they then blamed him for opening it up when it wasn't his idea to open them up in the first place.
Well, Fauci can't make that decision.
Now he can't make the decision, but the public is listening to Fauci now, and it's like, well, how you gonna protect the American people? Like, we need to open up the borders so we can get, I guess, supplies and masks and this, that, and the other. When Fauci and Bill Gates is behind this whole situation, they're the liaison between the U.S. and China.
Because when you say open borders, that's different than the tariffs. The tariffs is shipping. You can't stop that, because that'll really ruin the economy. If you stop all the tariffs and all the shipping and trains from coming, it's not even talking about Mexico and the border. The border is totally different.
Maybe I got that wrong. the borders were open, and he was supposed to close them. But by the time he closed them, the virus had already spread enough over here to where it's like it's kind of too late now.
It spread because you dismembered that chamber that took care of that. That's the COVID wasn't the first scare that we've had. Even when the West Nile was coming, they already figured it out before it got here. Like I said, if I say, Eric, you over the security of the vice president, right? Mm-hmm. And then just say I'm president. As you the security over my vice president. Next president come in and say, hey, we don't need that. We don't need you, partner. You can go on by. We don't need security for the vice president. Next 2 days later, the vice president gets shot. Mm-hmm. Who faulted that? See?
The president?
Yes. Because you should not have fired that section of the government that is an important part of the government.
Well, we can blame it on him being inexperienced in politics.
But he was advised not to.
Okay.
He was advised not to, but did it anyway.
All right, so here's what I'm saying is, unless he gives a whole lot of executive orders to do a whole lot of shit he want to do, let's just talk about let's not talk about anything else outside of the virus. Let's talk about the virus. The virus, if he's publicly, it's been so many times he had to either go back and recant what he said, or he getting the shoulder like don't say that type shit. Like
when he don't know what he's talking about, he'll ramble and just change the subject.
But I also don't think he knows how to take. He been like his own boss so long. I don't think he knows how to take advice from people he think is beneath him, or he probably think he know better than or more than. Because his whole idea is, man, I'm finna get these folks is corrupted. He did what he said about these emails going back and forth with Russia and Hillary. That was a real thing. When he talked about Epstein Island, that was a real thing. When he talked about this whole kidnapping and child kidnapping ring that's been going on, that was real. Most of that I was listening to him say it, and then you started seeing the effects of it, and most of and I think we talked about this once before. Celebrities, all we had is Democrats that been in office. Like black people love Democrats. Celebrities love Democrats. That's all we've been like. We got to get the Democrats in office, right? And then later on, you found out how much of a relationship you see the White House and the government is with Hollywood. So all these, you got the same flight log that they going over to the same island with got politicians, actors, athletes, musicians. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is,
but here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, he was trying to tell us this. Black people don't listen to people that we not listening to shit Trump say. Now everybody's starting to see all the things that's coming out. Now they may not get a credit to him as far as him saying it at one point in time, but what I'm saying, who we supposed to believe in this situation? Like, what's our best option? Because we got to vote for somebody.
See, what he really tried to separate himself from the problem, because everything you mentioned about Hillary and Epstein and all that, he was involved with that also.
Could have been.
So he was involved in it also. What he did was he tried to separate himself from him. And to me, it's not a Republican or a Democrat thing, because when you look at it, a lot of people don't know black people originally Republicans.
Was Republicans, yeah. A
lot of folks don't know that, but you want to go for the person who did the best for you. And I think that started changing around, what was that, the C.C. Coolidge and them back in the 20s. And that's when it was, especially after slavery, that's when the blacks started going with the Democrats, because the Democrats was doing more for them. And it just become a hereditary thing that we know how you just can leave your heritage and go somewhere else and start trying to live a totally different way. Mm-hmm. That's how it was when they left the Republican Party, came over to the Democratic Party.
Right.
And to me, it's so many things is, you can't, if I see you trying to pull the wool over my head, then I can't trust you, I can't believe you, I can't vote for you. I know everything that the president say he gonna do when he get in office, he's not gonna be able to do in 4 years. But for everything your name come up in, it goes to shit, then it don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Everybody work for you in jail or bankrupt, out of business.
Okay, is that worse than a president being the right hand man to the founder of a white supremacist group, KKK? But that's who Biden was.
It's a lot of history with both of them.
I mean, but again, what I'm saying is, Trump wasn't. Like I would take your business practices. I don't like. It's just another lie. Like that's all politicians. If you campaign before you become president, and all you do is lie to us, and then when you become president, you don't say nothing to us. You lied.
Exactly, and that's what he did. So,
but Trump lied, and I mean,
people didn't care.
No, they didn't because they care more about him being a racist.
See, my thing, you can't put down what you are. I'm sick of illegal immigrants coming in our country, ruining it. Ain't that what your daddy did?
But that's another thing. He was saying, bro, I'm actually trying to stop us from outsourcing so many of our jobs. I'm actually trying to keep this shit in house. Like that was the more and more I listened to him, the more and more I was understanding, because I didn't know how much. I wanted to understand how foreign policy worked. So now I see how much it affects American people when you know, I guess you go and you allow all these foreigners, you open up the borders and let all these people come over here. They set up shop, and now we're starting to see a big volume of all these different races over here. They getting the better jobs, and that was the first thing he started addressing. But black people included ourselves in the conversation, saying he racist. He wasn't talking about us. He was talking about all the other foreigners that's coming over here.
No.
So once the racist words start coming up, we include ourselves.
People, and that is not the case. On that one, it's simple. Would you be a shit sewer cleaner for $30 an hour?
Would I be a who?
A shit sewer cleaner, just with all the shit, for $30 an hour.
I mean, it's personal. I don't think I would need to.
Guess what? You wouldn't.
Okay.
But guess what?
They will.
That the legal immigrant that came would do it for 15 or 20, depending on where they come from. So you not taking any jobs away. You giving away a job, what you could have had, what you call a good job, as opposed to taking the job. You really let somebody else do it and then get mad. That don't make sense. And that's the rhetoric that he was using, and people try to turn it racist. I don't think it is racist because there's a lot of good jobs out there that the average person don't want to accept. So when they come over here, they'll accept it.
I don't think that's why they call him racist. Like when he first came in, and he was deemed racist because he wasn't that articulate when he was talking. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Then he's talking about building this wall. Black people, what we do, ain't nobody saying he racist but us. White people ain't saying. Well, you do got some country bumpkin white people that was saying he racist. But when he started talking about that wall, we associate ourselves with like people we think black too, Mexicans, Indians,
just people, anybody of color.
Yeah, we say they black too. So we got, and then if we feel like the person ain't talking directly to us, we gotta include ourselves in something. Like because we looking for something, we're asking for something. Well, shit, they got it. We might well include ourselves in their conversation. Fuck it, let's be anti-Trump. It became a narrative. You create a storyline on Facebook and you make people believe it.
No, I think I really think it goes back to the 80s when he wouldn't allow black people to move into Trump Tower.
But black people still fuck with him. Celebrities still fuck with him. Snoop Dogg.
And that's to me, I call it publicity stunts. No, I take a picture with you. That don't mean I really get down with you.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
But would you rather somebody act like they're your friend and do some racist shit behind your back?
He had been known, and that was the lawsuit from what was her name, Omarosa. What her name, Omarosa or something like that. Yeah, that's part of that lawsuit that she had against him. There's a lot of undermining things he did, just because you didn't see about all of them, you heard about a lot of them. Well, like I said, I think I remember 86, 87, or somewhere like that when he got the lawsuit. He didn't want black people moving in the Trump Tower, and then come to find out he don't even own the Trump Tower. He just owned the name. And he the one that got them Kushners, the real estate developers in Florida and South Carolina. He the one got them in the penitentiary.
Okay, what about all the people he pardoned? He pardoned over 150 some people, black people, right before he got out of office. Now,
What law did he use to do that?
he used an executive order to do that. The
No,
president can do that.
what law did he use?
I don't know what law he used.
He used the law that Michelle Obama got put in place to pardon non-violent criminals that had too much time, that was sentenced for too much time.
But what? But they didn't.
And then he actually did with that, and he had the help of Kim Kardashian because she was trying to get some more popularity at that point. So he like, here, I can put my name on this, it'll make me look good. He had nothing to do with that order that was put in place. He just used it to hope he can get some more votes.
But he did it right before he got out of office, bro. He pardoned Wayne, he pardoned Kodak Black, he pardoned Gucci Mane, and he pardoned 150 more others.
He pardoned people with money. He didn't pardon that broke dude that's doing 99 years for 2 ounces of weed.
If he pardoned 150 people, I don't think all these was 150 million.
I'm just saying it's if you ask my belief, I don't know if it's true, but I only think he's gonna help you if you able to help him. He's that type of person to me. I don't know him personally, but the way he runs stuff and handle business, that's what he seems to me.
I think we live in a parallel universe. The same way you looking at him using things for his advantage for him to look good, it's the same thing Democrats do. He's doing it in other words, I'm actually doing it. Whether you think that I'm doing it for whatever reason, and this is what he said, and it may sound harsh, but he's like, you ain't got no choice. Like black people, like I'm doing something for you. Like it's better than nothing. Opposed to somebody else trying to be my friend, going to concerts, listening to hip hop, going to these radio outlets and stuff like that they know predominantly black people listen to and look at, only to get in office and then don't fuck with us at all. So you using it in a way of do this for me and I'll do this for you.
Quid pro
but
quo.
I'm really lying. I'm lying all the way. Opposed to somebody else that's actually doing it. But again, he's another white man. It could be two racist white men. Okay, fuck it. I got to pick the white man that's going to at least do something. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's backing on controversy and illusion because did you know when he traveled with the same black people and tried to make photo opportunities like they somebody he just met and that's actually on his travel team to make it look like that from state to state. I'm like, come on, dude, you really like the Waffle House thing and all them the same people he carried with him all the way across the country. It's the same people from the Waffle House with the same people in the Chick-fil-A in a different state.
Right.
I'm like, why it just.
But we live in just the world we live in. I ain't shit real no more, bro. I think Trump just know that. Yeah. Well, shit. If I gotta play on people to get to get on their good side, let me come up with my own creative way of doing it.
Yeah, it's almost like controversy keep your name in people's mouth.
Basically.
And I think that's what he really backing on. If I can keep the thought in their mind, if I can constantly stay in the news, they gonna still think my name when they see Trump Biden. Right. He's still relevant, and this is looking good for him. So, in certain people's lives, but for the main part, nobody believed that bull crap from yesterday.
Yeah.
So far that I done heard that. Folks calling me. You see, man, look, I'm tired of talking about it. Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. I hate getting into this type of conversation with people that don't follow stuff like this at all. Man, and then because I don't like listening to just
off the wall.
Yeah,
off the wall rhetoric and
because this is what I'm saying. People believe anything. Mm-hmm. Not saying you don't. Like if you say, man, I don't believe it happened. Oh, okay, cool. I believe it was staged. Okay, cool. Man. Typical warehouse talk, break room bullshit talk when you don't even follow politics.
Man, got them Navy SEALs set him up.
Yeah, just any motherfucking thing. Yeah.
Like,
it was Secret Service. They did it. They did it while he was on the ground. You ain't shut up.
They was just like the video, put some ketchup on his mouth.
Bro, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was like, okay, they got him on the ground now. All of a sudden, he come up with blood on his ear. That was real ketchup. That was funny.
like I said, that's why I'm skeptical and non-believer, because you not shoot me in the ear and not bleed out the mouth. I'm sorry.
But that looked like a stream. Like it. I don't think it was coming from his mouth. It just looked like it was connected to his mouth.
No,
come on now. Maybe they made a mistake in putting the shit on his face. I don't know.
See that?
I don't.
Yes, splatter goes up, Eric. If I throw something on the wall, the splatter goes up.
Here's the thing.
I ain't never seen a splatter go down.
You right, but he didn't get splattered. He got grazed.
It's just a graze, like a graze, and you got to realize the top of your ear not gonna bleed that bad.
He did hit it.
Your ear is not gonna bleed. Why you think your ear is mainly cartilage? It's not much blood flowing through there. It's not gonna bleed to the point that it's just gonna drip down in your mouth.
I mean, maybe I done had it. My ear bled one time. You know, my ear bled. It ain't bleed like I got shot or nothing, but
yeah, look at Holyfield when Tyson bit his ear off. Did you see the blood trickling? You see them?
The ear lobe.
That's what it was. It hit the top. They hit the very top of his. They grazed.
Yeah, no, he hit that part. Yeah,
they hit the very top of his ear. I'm like, it's not gonna bleed that bad. You'll be some blood, but it might go in your ear. It ain't trickling all the way down to your mouth.
Well, I feel like the things start unraveling at some point. Yeah, people start investigating and look at putting the science together, seeing how it did or didn't make sense. It's gonna come out at some point, and I feel like you learn the truth from just average everyday people, because the media ain't gonna tell us the truth no way. That's a whole movie script. Like
it's an edited narrative, because the journalist actually is one that type it into the prompt, and the anchors is just reading it.
Yeah,
they just reading whatever they told to read what's on the prompt.
Right.
So, because I'm quite sure there's probably a many doggone news anchors and casters that don't believe in what they read.
Or now, most of them probably know. Who knows that they on a network, a scripted network? Because the network has the same script. Fox has the same script. Mm-hmm. All these people got the same script. Who knows they're on the same script and believe what they saying if it's scripted? They know it's bullshit, and they probably know the truth.
Mm-hmm. But because of their job, they just have to read what's prompted to them.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm like, I know some of them, let me reading this. Soon the commercial come, man, why y'all got me reading this bullshit?
Yeah. Yeah. But man, it's crazy, man. I really don't know what to say no more. I just say, however you want to use your voice to go out here and speak and just give your opinion on it, do that. Just don't believe everything everybody's saying. Just do your due diligence. Try to make sense out of what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, dude, if you go that far just to get a doggone vote, there's nothing you're not capable of. I'm sorry.
Well, okay. What about the rigged election? You don't think this election got rigged? You don't think that motherfuckers?
It wasn't, because if it was actually rigged,
bro, it's real footage of them folks dumping ballots outside of the road.
Those was not ballots.
What were they?
Those was not ballots. That was what's the name once they cleaned up that election site. That's what I forgot that guy name.
So here's the whole story around another reason why COVID was used as kind of a psyop to be able to rig the election. If they know they can keep everybody in the house, then we got to send in our vote. It's easier for you to manipulate, or for you to, basically manipulate a system to where if you keep everybody in the house, you don't know where you sending your vote in. You don't know where it's going to. You don't know who handling it. So it could be handled any type of way. It could be handled anyway. This is the first time this has been done before. So now we got to come up with a whole nother voting system, because people can't go to the ballots. And then there's whether you think they were cleaning up, the footage I seen was, it didn't look like they were cleaning up.
They told you it was ballots in the bag. but it really wasn't.
No, and it's no, it wasn't media. No, I'm saying it wasn't mainstream media news. It was like, hey man, what you doing?
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, but it wasn't. That was actually proven in that case.
It was also being burned.
So the thing is
hold on. Go ahead.
They won't. See what Trump trying to do is what the American people don't want, and that's why a lot of people turning on him.
The American people don't want, or the Democrats don't want.
The majority of Americans. The main thing, what it is, and I think he trying so hard to get on people good feeling that he ain't no telling what he'll do. But he really lost, in my opinion, and he gonna continue to lose long as he keep it as he want to turn it in. He want to get rid of democracy. He want a dictatorship. He won't like what Putin and them got over there. Meaning, if I get in, I can change to a dictatorship. Don't nobody get me out of office but me.
I think you're wrong, bro. I think it's the other way around.
So would you rather have a democracy or a dictatorship?
I want a democracy, but we ain't.
He trying to get rid of that though.
I don't think he is. I think the Democrats is.
No, that what Trump run. That what he told you. He said he gonna turn it into a dictatorship and get rid of the democracy.
When did he say that?
This was a couple months ago at one of his rallies. He been saying it. He even said it before he started back running. He was gonna turn it into he wanted to be a dictatorship instead of a democracy. And he already said all the Constitution. If he do get elected, everybody in the Constitution. I mean, not the Constitution, in the Senate and the House, he's going to get rid of all of them and just bring in people that's going to follow what he say. He said that at one of his speeches at his rallies.
Well, let's see. I don't want to say nothing wrong because in certain things I don't be listening to the rallies.
Yeah, certain things. He like I said, he was saying that even before the campaign began.
Trump wants
the dictatorship. If you want me to spell it.
Nah, let me show it. So this is an article from Vanity Fair, how Donald Trump will mold America in the image of a dictatorship. Reproductive rights, crackdown, mass deportation.
Dude,
So
that whole speech is like, it went south for him, and it was like I said, he lost a lot of followers after that. Because people are like, I can't believe this. Now, that's one thing about doing politics in one way, but then you just want to completely change the whole system. You can't tell me you're gonna get rid of. Now, I do agree with one part that once they reach a certain age, they done been in there in the chamber so long. I do think it's a point where they should go ahead and retire and be gone. Mm-hmm. But you don't get rid of everybody that's been doing something for 30, 40 years and bring in somebody that has no clue of what to do or what going on, anything about politics.
Yeah.
He want to just bring in an average person that gonna, as long as they do what he say do, and run the doggone Congress. That ain't how that works, dude.
Yeah, but even the shit they and I ain't and I'm not a Trump thumper either. I'm just like, man, are we just going what we really need to do, we're not gonna do. You know, we don't suppose black people, we don't even suppose it ain't even really our conversation. We don't really supposed to be voting for now one of these motherfuckers. We supposed to fund the person we think will be a good leader for the country, and it's gonna speak up for black people again. That's like unheard of. They're not gonna put nobody in office that's gonna actually do right by the people. It just don't, like somebody actually in there for the right reason, man, you'll get your head cut off.
Yeah, I think that what you had two of them, JFK.
Yeah, that's why they killed him.
It was JFK and Obama to an extent. Yeah. And I can say Clinton did more than Obama. In my opinion.
He did.
My opinion. But like I said, that's the closest. But the thing about it is, and now you speaking about fair election results. Personally, I don't think none of it going to be fair until you get rid of the electoral colleges, because the populist votes don't mean anything. It's up to the electoral college in the districts that they run.
Well, democracy is the whole reason why they brought in electoral college in the first place. They don't want the people to have that much power over who they want in office.
So they would say that's why they call it the popular. Okay, we want to know what the people think, but at the end of the day, it's our decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Policies already. Trump was. I mean, not Trump. Obama was already. There's now this. I followed this story for a minute. Before he got in office, when he was a senator, and he just had his little seat in Chicago, they already knew he was gonna put him in office. When they made that movie, you remember Chris Rock was the president. Remember that?
To my head of state.
Head of state.
You hear me?
That was about Obama. That was literally everybody in the white dude. That was Bush. The other girl, what's called, that was Hillary Clinton. And then it was in 2008. It came out 2008 when he got elected for president. That white man, and I got a clip of it. The white man, they was in there and they was looking at this. Watch this. They were looking at TV, and they said that's gonna be our next president right there. He was a nobody. He's gonna be the savior for black people. All we need to do is put somebody in office that look just like them, and he's gonna be the savior. He's gonna be the person that's gonna carry out our agenda. That's what's in the movie. That's actually what happened. So that was all it was a representation of what's actually gonna happen. Most of the shit we see on TV and movies is what's actually happened. But we don't look at you watch the series you've been watching Your Honor?
I finished that.
You finished it?
Yeah, I've been finished that when it first came out.
Good. I love it. But I'm also looking like, damn, this is what they do to protect
their own
people in the higher power. Yeah,
that's what they do to protect their own.
That's what they do.
Yeah, because when I hurt my leg, I was off that week. I watched all of it.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, you really gonna cause all this havoc just to keep your son from going somewhere that he's gonna end up anyway?
End up dead. Well, no, well, he ended up dead.
In prison and dead.
Yeah,
and you hurt all the other people's to protect your own. So was it really worth it?
And he had morals. He was actually he was lenient
for the right thing, but
he got that life.
It's just I think he was scared of the person that his son killed. Well, I think that's what it was. I think he was just scared of that dude.
But it also shows you who really run this shit, man. He had a whole dude that was head of a mafia. Like John, he went in the police station and seen. He like, oh, you killed his son.
So would you have gotten your son out of there, or would you have tried to?
Shit, I didn't want you to ask me a question. Oh, man, damn. That's crazy.
Would you?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I honestly think it would have been. I know it's a series. I think it would have been better had he stayed there and called the police, as opposed to covering up, because it was an accident. It was an accident.
It was an accident.
So, but for the dad to get there, even though I'm a judge,
that's really why he did it. He know he's a judge, so it's like, I know what's gonna happen. Then you left him there. You didn't call the ambulance. That's where he messed up.
So I'm like, but what would you tell your son? Would you take him back and call the police?
I'll go on to, because I don't have the power nor the money to do that much covering up. He's a judge. He got all the resources to make this disappear.
So, but
it's all about who know this is happening, and those people got to go. It's just like a snitch or a witness. Somebody, if I kill somebody, now I saw somebody I got to go and kill them because they saw me do it.
But he started criminals. He started a damn war that two people had nothing to do with.
Yeah,
because you trying to save your own, really.
Man, that's I think, but I think that's what happens. Who judges a judge, man? Who wanna? I'm watching the Young Thug case. This judge literally went against. He broke the law in court.
Dude, I stopped watching it. That judge, I believe him. He got something personal against them, folks. He just wanted to make that RICO case stick because everything that was supposed to be granted, he denied everything, denied this and denied it. Like, dude, you can't. So that's why I think it's going to end up being a mistrial, and he's going to be under investigation.
The Supreme Court ruled they're going to have to take him off the case.
But they're going to have to.
But he didn't. I mean, hey, dude, we got a whole. Everybody, they protesting to get you out of here, man. You violated. You can't do this. You automatically you're gonna be biased, and you had a whole meeting with these folks, and you're not even supposed to do that. That automatically gets you
right
off the
there. Should have already been pronounced a mistrial the next day when he found out, and then you gonna send me to jail because I didn't tell you how I know about it.
Right.
That's a total against all ethical bars when it comes to the judicial system.
Right. I remember I can't remember who said it. He said, "Man, that's just like you cheating on your gal, and your gal go through your phone, and she said, 'Who the fuck is this?' And you say, what the fuck you going through my phone for? Like you
Blaming somebody else for your indiscretions.
I did something wrong, but I'm blaming you for going through my phone.
Finding out.
Fuck that. Who is this? No, man, I can't trust you no more because you going through my phone. That's what he did. Like, bro, you ain't gonna talk about the meeting you had. You gonna talk about me listening, but you ain't gonna.
No.
Who told you?
Yeah,
that's all he wanted to know.
How did you know? I ain't at liberty to disclose that. We just know that you had a meeting with the prosecutor, and I was supposed to be there if y'all gonna have this meeting. Don't worry about that. Who told you? Right. You gonna be in contempt if you don't tell me. But shit, hell. Since I'm in contempt, can I go be in the cell with my client? I know that hurt his feelings.
He said he ain't snitching. I ain't snitching, bro. I was like snitching on your phone. It might turn into a whole nigga right then, bro. He got up and took his coat off and everything.
I was laughing when I saw that.
But I look at it, I'm like, wow. And that looked like a movie. Like, this shit don't even, it don't nothing seem real no more. I just don't believe nothing.
And then I think a lot of people only started watching it because of Woody.
Yeah. That's why I started watching it. Yeah.
So, like,
I'm not gonna watch. What the hell was that? You heard something?
I heard something. What was that?
That was my Bluetooth. Yeah, I'm not finna sit through no long air trial. When it start getting down to like the latter part of it, I started looking at it. But when Woody came on, I'm locked in.
Yeah, why you shrugging your shoulders? Shit, they my
shoulders. I said, this nigga is a clown.
How are you, grown?
Now listen, he had it. Now, did you watch? What's the bald head guy with the blue suit that used the ex-lawyer? He streamed. I watched his show. He streamed the whole thing. He streamed for like 4-5 hours. And he got Woody on his. So they did a live interview, and Woody was talking about his past and like how police used to mess with him. Like he was public enemy #1 for the feds at one point in time. So when he was talking, he got a lot of sense. He's illiterate, but he got a lot of sense. He got a lot of sense. So he was just going over how the police try to trick you into getting out information, snitch, and then they kept following and messing with him and throwing charges on him to get him in jail so that he could snitch. So when you see him in court, that's what he was doing.
Yeah. So it was like
he knew what he was there for.
Yeah, and what did that? So did you lie to the detectives? Yeah, I lied. Tell them the damn thing they want. They gonna let me go.
Yeah.
And that's just common sense truth. That's not a lie.
It was kind of stupid.
It was funny the way he said it, but it's the truth. He said, "You lied to the detective." No, I ain't lied to him. I just told him what they wanted to hear.
Yeah, anything they wanted to tell me, I said, "Yup."
Mm-hmm.
But it was like if you didn't do it, or if it was the truth, like why did you lie about something you could have just told the truth and been gone? Because if you constantly lying, it don't make sense. If you telling me the truth now, like, are you lying then or are you lying now?
That was she asked me. And I saw the video. Somebody interviewed him the other day. I saw a snippet of it, and he said it's easier to beat a Fed case than a state case. He said if you keep on bull crapping with the state, they gonna send it to the Fed. The Fed just gonna look at the transcript that the state got. They not gonna investigate. So he said it's easier to beat a Fed case than it is a state case. He said now if the Feds do investigate you, get ready to lay down. Yeah. But if they just pick up a state case, it's easier to beat. He said that's why you do it.
That make a lot of sense.
So
that nigga. He said he been in jail. He been in this situation so many times. It's just like working on your own. You got a lemonade car, and you constantly have to work on your car. At some point, you're gonna learn about cars because your car keep breaking down. Mm-hmm. That nigga been in jail that many times where he figured it out.
So
I don't want to go to jail that many times, but I did. I was in
that many. I don't want to go.
You never been in jail?
Work how?
Yeah. No, you went. Then you do the work release.
6 months.
So how long did you went to jail and they let you out when?
In the morning, come back at night.
And you just sleep at jail and go back to work?
Go back to work.
Where they keep you at? Penafone?
AOC. It was AOC out there by it was a different compound out there by the Penafone.
Oh, okay.
Leave at 6 in the morning, come back at 6 in the evening.
Yeah.
Get back, go hooping, live a little bit, eat, go to bed, wake up, and go back to work the next morning.
Was you on probation out there, or you was?
I was done.
It's on your record. It's expunged, or it's still on your record.
This day's old though. But
Shit, mine old too, but it's still there.
yeah, it's there. It's one of them things that they don't get rid of that one. It wasn't what they call it.
Expungible.
It wasn't able to be. No, it's probably expungable. If you pay anything that's expungable, you go pay the money. It wasn't able to be under diversion. If it was under diversion, then it would have been off automatically.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That damn and shout out to Dre too, man. His mom is going through some. They not sure if she dealing with cancer or not. I hope that it's something that's not, they could be help, but he couldn't be here, and I see how he doing after we get through with this.
Shout out, my dude.
Yes, man. Man, it's kind of a last minute thing, man. I really wanted to get into some stuff. To be honest with you, I couldn't really just not talk about the Trump situation. You know what I'm saying? It's some other things I feel like is I feel like this is another distraction. They keep us distracted. They keep us distracted with Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, binging television shows, bullshit, celebrities. And it's all type of stuff that's going on that's gonna be directly affecting us, and it's gonna hit us in the ass later on, and we ain't gonna realize how it happened because we don't give a fuck about none of it.
Because you ain't paid attention to the left hand. It's just like people they was bashing. Well, I ain't gonna say bashing Jonathan Majors because he sit there and let Michael Ealy hug up on his woman right there.
Yeah.
Man,
what would you do? Nah, for real. For real, man? You got me fucked up, man. What would that light skinned nigga with these gray eyes, man? I ain't picked up my gal up.
I ain't worried about that. I'm like, hold on, partner. It's cool for a hug, but you ain't finna get them and pick her up, twirling around and shit.
And didn't shake his hand.
It didn't acknowledge me. Went straight to my brow. Hold on, dog. Man, look. Hey, dog. Hey.
A long, good 5-6 second hug.
We gonna have to talk after this. Here, camera go off.
But did you see his look, dude?
Yeah, I'm like
he said something to her, like it looked like he said like
something in the ear. Then go come out, y'all come take a picture. Then he gonna fix his. Man, I'm not finna get no picture with you right now.
But he gotta play it out for it. He can't. Yeah, and he taking the time. He ain't want to even fuck with her.
That's what I'm saying. So do you dress him or her?
You okay? I feel like if a man, let's talk about it. We ain't gotta talk. We'll talk about again the thought behind it. If a nigga did that to me, I feel like you disrespected me right here in my face. Should I address you? I say that's a two-part thing. I would address you if I knew you.
Of course, they know each other. But they may not be close or friends or something like that. But
yeah, they're in the same circle. They may not know each other. They know it. Meagan know each other. He know the light skinned nigga. But what I'm saying is, all right, yo, gal. Okay, if you think this is okay, talking to my gal. If you think it's okay for him to pick you up, hug you, you all this googly eye in front. If you think this is okay, then I really got the problem with you.
Mm-hmm.
Him, I just don't think it could be something that I could just go to without us actually fighting. Because you knew what you did. So, fuck it. I mean,
it's almost like a ha nigga, I got your bitch.
Yeah, like bruh.
Pick up and twirl. I'm like, I can see the hug. That's nothing wrong. But you literally gonna pick her up and twirl her around, dude?
I think I'll say so.
I'm gonna have to at that point.
Like right, whoa.
Yeah.
Right, for real, my nigga? Yeah. I'm gonna have to say something.
Right.
As soon as she say something, baby, it's.
You might not need to talk right now, cause me and you got to talk later on when we get away from these. And you just got to sit there and take it.
I think he going through his Will Smith moment. I think now he finna like he gonna crack. He gonna crack at some point. Like man, a woman embarrass you, and then another nigga like he could have went up and smacked the nigga like Will did. Like, and then I gotta keep cool. I gotta keep. I'm trying to maintain a image in front of the public as a cool guy. Oh man.
And if you've ever followed him, you know that it took him a minute to actually start getting his main roles and all that. Man, I done worked too much for this, and y'all wanna treat me like this here? Come on. Hey dog, look, I have to bring celebrity boxing back.
Or some. But that light skinned nigga said, man, nigga, you know who I am, nigga. I'm Chris Brown. Nigga, I'm the older Chris Brown. Nigga, I'm a Chris Brown. I take your bitch, nigga.
Nigga said this light skinned nigga with these green eyes come walking around here.
Hey man, this finna be a dark skinned, light skinned situation going on, man. These light skinned starting to win now, nigga.
Those y'all niggas that work be talking about, man, I'm light skinned, man. Man, get somewhere, especially when they jumped on Rick Ross.
Damn. That no white boys, man. Yeah, hold on, man. We starting to lose out here now, nigga. This shit crazy.
No, I ain't losing. I'm staying out their way.
I know that's right. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, I hope he figured out, man. I hope he don't result to. But could you, if your girl did that? I'm thinking about the memes now, and she probably had no control of it. You know, they could pick you up. You don't really know what to do. Would you be mad at her?
Now, if she accepted it, and at least I ain't know he gonna do that. We can talk about this. Don't let this happen again. But if he would attempted, my man, dude, right here, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she can't address it, if I have to address it, it's gonna be a different addressing as opposed to she doing it. Because if she address it, cool. I know. I can believe in you. I can trust you. I know you're going to do it. Because if you do it in my face, ain't no damn telling what you're going to do behind my back.
Yeah.
But to take that and not, and you're going to wait till we get, baby, he ain't mean nothing. But no, that nigga he meant everything he did.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He meant more than what you thought he meant, goddamn. Because if all the woman had to do was hug you around your neck in front of your girl. And she going to be like, what the fuck is this round the neck shit? Like you see somebody you
better be got that sideways church hood.
Round the neck.
It becomes right. Who the fuck is this?
Like that. If my gal hug a nigga around they, fuck this neck shit. Fuck you doing? That energy is energy. You get a person the energy. Like I know when a woman is flirting with me. I know when she's attracted to me and she trying to tell me something. She hug me around my neck. That means something.
Who did? Somebody had that in the song.
I got it.
Now that hug I used to hug, I know that hug with the girls I used to have.
That's either J. Cole or Drake. I think it was J.
Drake. No, I think it was Drake. Probably Drake. One of them. It was something like that.
But yeah, that's real.
I know that hug. That girls I used to have sex with. And your woman gonna know that.
Yeah. That nigga probably knock Meagan Good out there. All the movies they did together, nigga. Come on now.
Man, look here. Hey, meet me at 6 o'clock behind the stage.
Yeah. You know when you used to go behind a woman, you know you say something to her, you put your hand behind. This a language. And But if it's just, on the shoulder.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, my guy? Wow. That's just respect as a man. That's how you do it. Yeah. Even if I am walking down the street, I see an ex, we cool, and she with her dude, I'm shake his hand first.
You notice how he did the other girl? He hugged her, right? Went past the nigga, shook his hand, and then he kind of shook the other girl's hand. He didn't hug her.
Mm-hmm. He went beeline straight to her. Yeah, man, look. I done seen that ass before.
Right. He don't act funny in there. I don't care. He's showing, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I think that light-skinned nigga, shit, man, got some, got some get up by himself. That nigga played in Takers, goddamn.
Mm-hmm. He got killed in Takers, too.
He did. But he went out like, I know I'm finna die. Fuck it.
But no.
And he was with Chris Brown.
Yeah, he was. You just realized.
Bro, that is a double entendre.
So who would you rather hug your girl, him or Chris Brown?
But they both doing the same thing. That's
what I'm saying. Which
man, them
damn.
I gotta.
Your girl come on and say, Eric, I spent $1,200 to take this picture with Chris Brown. and he got a cuff by the ass holding up.
It's over with. I can't. It's over with. And I can't get this. This at a concert.
Yeah,
if the nigga did that shit to me in front of me, what you mean? What you asking me?
You know they paying $1,200. They paying $1,200 for a picture, and they picking him up. And he picking him up, holding him by the ass and all that.
Yeah.
And Sean come here and say, "Look, Eric, I paid $1,200 this for Chris Brown."
Yeah, I answered that already. I ain't answered that no more, nigga. No, it's over with. It's over with.
And like I said earlier, the broad, she took her child support money and did it. $1,400. Are you serious? My thing is, y'all already buying the folks' music. You're going to his concert. How rich are you trying to make these people? Just for some damn, like what's the name said, just for some damn likes and some recognition or something. You don't get no brownie point for spending that type of money to take a picture with a person.
If anything, you look fucking stupid. You're gonna be known for looking stupid, and they ain't gonna remember you. Cause like,
I'm doing this with 300-400 people a night, city to city.
Not gonna remember. If you was the only one that did it, then you would be, you know.
Maybe man, soon they get him. Man, that bitch gave me $1,500. Goddamn, fake proposed to her, and don't realize they probably laughing at her.
So you mean to tell me it ain't enough? It ain't enough for you to just go to see him in concert. That's not enough. That's not enough. Exactly. And he don't. It ain't like you taking a picture and it's gonna be like you still coming right back to the same life. You didn't get shit out the deal but a picture. And then later on, it ain't gonna be worth nothing. This the picture you paid $1,200. It ain't worth
you
nothing. You paid your worth for this picture. It ain't worth shit. It ain't nothing. It mean more to you than anybody.
And you get your light bill 2 days later, goddamn it, $1,200. Damn. Yeah. Now you calling trying to make arrangements. You stupid dumb fuck.
I can't do it with these women out here, man. That's why I feel like if you found you something, because they used to say it all the time, but I really do feel like, man, nah, it ain't nothing out of these streets now. You got you something, build something with her, sit your ass down, and because as soon as you get caught fucking up and you got to get back out in these streets, nigga, you ain't going. The dating scene is not. It ain't.
I see a lot of videos, bro. I say, you got to make at least 6 figures. What do I make got anything to do with you? Bro, a lot of them. I'm the pretty face. I'm the trophy wife. I'm
the trophy. Yeah, I'm the prize.
You not the prize, ain't you? Because what you chasing don't want you. So how you a prize? If you get it, he the prize.
Right. Let me ask you this though. Do you believe that is that camera still on?
You got a green.
Would you so when a woman says that he gotta make 6 figures, what else? Do you think so what do you think a woman should a woman have standards? Because let me say this first. I do believe that I'll be hypocritical if I say that, a woman shouldn't have standards or shouldn't, want things out of a man that she required. That's just her. I'll be a hypocrite because there's certain things that I would want. It's certain things I feel like these certain values I feel like it should be in a woman if she's gonna be with me. But I also look at what women value today, and they value things that they can't even provide in a relationship. They ask for shit that they can't even provide. So what's your mindset on that?
There's a difference between standards and wants. You want this. That don't mean you deserve it.
Right.
You didn't work for anything. What makes you deserve something somebody else worked for? Mm-hmm. Your standards and values, that's based down to your morals and all that. If you're gonna let your wants overtake that, you might well stand on the damn corner and sell it. That's all you're doing. So you're basically what they saying is to me, they gonna put all their standards and values out the way to go for their wants. As long as they get what they want, they don't care about their morals and standards.
I don't think they have it. Standards is based on what you said. Like my standard is based on where I am. That's my standard. My standard can't be above that because that won't make sense. I'm not there, so why should I set a standard there? but or what you've had in the past. Like this is the type of woman I've always had. I wouldn't take no less than this. But if you ain't never experienced what they call, I don't even like it's a new term, but they call it high value. If you ain't never experienced this, what makes you think you're worth that? Mm-hmm. What makes you worthy of that type of standard? And my thing is, it just that's you basing it off what you hear everybody else want,
and that's it. Because when you ask them, what make you deserve a man like that? Look at me. What do you mean? Look at you, bitch! I can't spend you. I can't take you and take you to the store and trade you for a car. What you mean? Look at you for what?
But that's now who we talking now? Well, so which one you talking about? You talking about the broke one that just look good, like the one that really ain't got a whole lot of, she just look good, or the career driven woman, the woman that actually got a whole lot of other shit. Because at the end of the day, we still gonna be basing out either looks. You know what money.
The thing? But no. I'm a little different. I ain't never been superficial like that. If I'm attracted, if I'm attracted
talking about her though.
Yeah, talking about the woman that was asking.
She's asking for things based off her looks.
That don't coincide. You not that beautiful.
I know it though.
You not Trust that damn. Me. They think they are. They think they teens when they really not, because you already false advertising with all the lashes and shit on. So you not worth what you asking for. I'm an OnlyFans model. Bitch, don't nobody want to fuck. The only thing they want to do with you is screw you. They don't want to wife you up.
Man, don't you know are you on IG?
Every once in a while I'm on there, but I look at it every now and then.
Everything. It just, that ain't everything on there look fake to me. It just, I don't even think them people real on them all.
The long time I look at IG, somebody call me, they go, look what I just did. Okay. That's how I'm on Facebook. If I don't say something stupid on Facebook, I'm watching videos or something like that.
Yeah. And I just do marketing. You know, I had to use it to keep, market or whatever. But the stuff I see on I see women say stuff like, the restaurant thing where she need to be taken on the first date. Like, why? Why should the price of the meal dictate whether or not this nigga is worthy of taking you out? You got why I gotta be so? Why does it have to be so expensive? Who the fuck are you? And if I feel like you gotta ask for this, if this is a campaign you doing, you definitely not worth it.
I don't. Hey, you know how you beat somebody? Oh, let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's meet at the park. Let's meet at the what's name here, because beginning stages of dating, you actually get to know somebody. I'm not investing in. I have no reason to invest in you. So why the hell would I go spend $400-500 on a damn first date dinner? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
And what Corey Hogan say, $400-500, I better get 4-5 nuts.
Man.
This is in a joking way, but that's basically all you're doing. And it goes back to what the older people used to tell us. It's the mind game that women play when you first meet them. Mm-hmm. If she meets you and she knows you can get money out of you, that's what she's going to continue to do.
Yeah. If
she knows she got to actually put in some work to get some in it, now she's invested in the relationship also. That's how you end up in a relationship.
Yeah.
But if you know he ain't going to give you this, that means he ain't got it, that you with him because you ain't got it either. So now y'all can build something together so y'all can have something you appreciate it more.
Yeah. Yeah, and that makes sense. I do agree with the fact that if you broke, you don't need to. I just feel like you shouldn't be looking for no relationship. Period. You need to get yourself together and then figure things out from there. Cause can't nobody figure your stuff out for you. That's first. But when it comes to women, I think men and women do the same thing. I think they use what they think women want as a means to get them. So since women know that men are visual, they try they try their best to look as good as they can to get the man that's going to be attracted to them, because they know men most of the time are stupid. And that's how they look at us. They know we want to.
You could be simple. Men can be simple-minded at
we could be stupid for a woman. For a certain woman. I ain't saying me, but I'm saying we because I'm a man. But I'm saying majority of the women, especially, the only reason why I'm saying is because that's really, I mean, it's a fact. Men are more visual.
Mm-hmm.
Now the man that wants to get to know you, she don't want him. I want the man that's visual, so I ain't got to work that hard. Damn, and then now he want to get to know me. Now I'm finna go through a whole therapy session. Now I'm finna sit down with Dr. Phil, like making all type of jokes and shit. She don't want to. That's why we don't know who these real beautiful women are, because they never had nobody dig into their life. They never had to talk about who they really are for real.
They don't want to. A lot of them don't want to. The ones, like I said, the ones that will sit down and actually have them conversations is the ones that probably already self-made herself or been through something, got a career, and now she's wanting to get back into the dating game, or maybe long relationship split and all that. So she gonna take her time. So the next person, she know how to do it the right way as opposed to the leapfrog way.
Right.
She'll have it. Now she ready to have that conversation.
Yeah, she know who she is.
Mm-hmm. As opposed to how much money you got? What? I just asked you what was your name.
I'm telling you, that's it. So, that's why it's so easy to make money now, because you can just trick motherfuckers on social media and to give you some money because I can do something. I can provide a service online. Before this, you had to really get to know people. You had to really spend time with them. You had to really call them. You had to really go, like, you had to really do this stuff.
Yeah,
all it's been taken away.
You had to work just to get the first date. Yeah. You damn near had to work sometime to get the number.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah. You got this. Oh, God damn, man. This much for the damn number? God, that one that old saying, well, fuck you then, bitch. Man, you making me work too hard just for a number. I ain't actually take you home.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that nigga, but I know niggas like that.
How to get frustrated, like, fuck you then, bitch.
Be nice to all the
buckethead, bitch.
Yeah, what kind of nigga you want, man? Fucking doing all this shit for you motherfuckers. Niggas have resistance towards women that be rejecting them when they trying to be a good dude to them.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And then
you try to be a good nigga. What the nigga our baby boy said. You said you love me. You bought me the clothes.
You bought
the
me
video
the
game. Thought we was a family. I ain't got no family. I've been trying to make this happen with y'all. You understand?
That was Melvin. Every time I try to be a good nigga, it's one of these dumb niggas make me be to an ignorant nigga.
Man, that nigga, they said that nigga gonna send him back to jail. Yeah, man.
So it's just time, the evolution of time. Everything gonna change. And that was what I meant to put that on there the other day. You ever notice, or I don't know if you know about it, but I think like in the 30s, 20s, 30s, and 40s or something like that, they had a matter of when you were having this conversation the other night. They had a cartoon character named Betty Boop.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to look at how things come in rotation, I think the way a lot of them dress and fix their face up, they getting back to the Betty Boop era.
Mm-hmm.
And when you said cartoon character, that's exactly who I thought it was. Betty, 9-inch long nails and 12-inch long lashes.
Hair, red and green long hair.
I'm like, what the?
But my question, but I be like, I don't know a man. I don't know. It's two things that women do the most of that I be like, men never told you they liked it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know one man that likes or prefer a BBL. No. And I ain't heard not one man say, man, them big ass lashes, I love this shit.
You'll never hear it.
Why the fuck do they do it?
Because they listen to other women tell them what men want and what men like, as opposed to asking a man. Because that was a poll question. He was walking. Now the guys be walking the street asking poll questions. They was asking women, do men like BBL? Yeah, they go crazy for it. They said BBL are natural when it comes to men. BBL, they love it. BBL. But every man they asked, guess what the man said? Natural.
Who the fuck said? That's what I'm saying.
It's the women telling the women what men want.
And you start to see how women really turning gay now. See, because they listen to other women.
And that's even getting ridiculous now. Because the female same-sex couples is leading the damn nation to STDs now. Explain that.
That's the new one.
Houston, what was a couple weekends ago? Them jokers had 42,000 new cases over the weekend of STDs.
Oh yeah, Houston.
I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy in Houston.
I'm like, what in the devil have y'all putting in the water?
It's crazy in Houston.
42,000 people over the weekend, Eric.
Over the weekend.
Over the weekend, 42,000 people.
And that show you how fucking big Houston is. But yeah, that shit going crazy in Houston. We went to this little spot in I want y'all. It's cool. Envy. My boy was DJing. Who we interviewed, John.
Mm-hmm.
He was DJing. So I went there for the first time. I counted on one hand. It was me, him, the owner, which was out going back and forth, and it was one other guy in there. It literally was all women. It was probably like 50, 60 women in there. They all together. It's just groups of women. But they was really young women. But it's just like...
Did I stumble in a gay bar?
Yeah. And I had my girl, she knows, like, damn, like, no more women. Like, yeah. And it ain't like, I'm saying, like, damn, it's women. It was weird. It wasn't like... There was young girls, too. But it was just... What the fuck are y'all in big packs of groups for? And they all, like, yeah, all you motherfuckers half gay. Because why would you go somewhere and it ain't no men in this motherfucker? I said, man.
You say, and the three dude that is there, they with somebody or they got somebody.
Yeah. Exactly. You ain't see it was really no couples. It wasn't not really, but it wasn't none. It just all women coming up in the motherfucker. So we up against a monster. That's why I said, man, you better get somewhere and sit your ass down, bro. Because I can't, shit, I'm hearing the women setting niggas up now. Because they know how stupid, like, niggas is getting stupid too, bro.
What they call it? You dumb over some ass.
Yeah.
Dumb over some ass. You meeting bras online and all this in these social media sites, and then you go meet up with them and wonder why you getting bra. Fool.
She ain't never gonna see you again. You showed
don't
too
care.
Much.
You on there flexing. Got one. Let me call my brothers and his partners.
Let me drop the location. Really? Okay.
And you finna show up flexing.
It's already bad enough, nigga. Man, I just. But bro, so we got we got somebody next week. I can't remember who it is, but I'll let you know. But this again, man, we want to shout out Dre, and we want to shout out all the guests that we had on. We want to shout out Goon, John, my boy Tony. You know, we appreciate the people that's been supporting. You know, it's podcasting ain't easy, man, but I feel like it's always good to open up, a platform to just have a discussion. I wanted to figure out a way for us to, as men, to just get together and start talking about some things that could possibly get us to build. Oh, and shout out to, man, we went to the Sugar Shack the other day. And you been to the Sugar Shack?
What is it?
It's downtown. It's a cool spot. It's an older crowd. They have a live band. And the guy, he performed all night. This guy named Larry. He gonna be on the show. That's why I took a picture. I don't know if you seen it. I put it on Facebook. So he gonna be on the show. I need to book an appointment with him. But he was jamming, man. Shout out to Larry. Like him and his band. It was we had a good time. We had a real good time.
It was like restaurant.
Nah, it's a club,
like
but it's
walk-in club. Huh?
Everybody just sit down. It's just live band. It's literally an older crowd. Like it was probably like 40 plus in the mother. Yeah. But it's like a monumental spot. It's downtown. It's called a Sugar Shack. I think they got them like in different places in the South, but we got one, and they got legendary people all over the wall that have been in there and so on and so forth. But they had the live band. It was cool, man. Y'all, I think you and Dre and y'all guys will like it. We'll probably go back. I feel like I ain't gonna say I feel like an old man in the motherfucker, but it was cool. It really was cool. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. I almost got my car towed. I went outside just in time. They were giving tickets, and they said your car was
over parked or something.
Yeah, it was parked. I parked where I was parked at. They were giving folks ticket, and they was like, once you get the ticket, you got 1 more hour before it actually get towed. So I went out there right before he gave me the ticket, and yeah.
That was with the meter or the
Nah,
they're like
hell
that
nah.
like that Second Street parking where you can just pull up and
It's a-
stay for a little while and go.
It's a street right there. Sugar Shack is like one street over from the farm, and it's a curve that go to a one way. So when you get close enough to this stop sign, we all the cars lined up. They just going down getting tickets, and I went outside to smoke a cigar, and a girl ran back to her car. She was like, "I'm getting tickets." Oh shit! So I ran down there like, "Man," I'm talking to the police. He said, "Man, now we were just about to get you." So I moved my truck. He was like, "We were just like the tow truck. We're gonna be out here in the next hour towing y'all shit." Yeah. But
That's right. I always go in the parking lot when I'm down there. I just go on,
it was too full.
pay that damn. Like, especially go to the Grizzlies game, that damn park for them 2-3 hours, like $35.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
damn.
I'm valet parking anywhere. Like but that place you got to either park in they parking lot, which was full. They just got a little small parking lot in the back, or on the street, but only so far to where you impeding on the traffic that's going across the curb. Yeah, man, you might
check
smoke
it
a
out.
cigar later on or something man, when they cool off outside. What you
I'm
got?
gonna
What
run
you
to the
got?
house here. Like Mike hit up. I gotta hit up Eddie.
What you got going
His
on?
his brother and son in town. You know his son finally got out the Air Force and he back home.
He out the Air Force?
Yeah, he went on, got out. He did. JJ did 7-8 years. So he's back home now. And
just
and-
jobs and stuff?
Hmm?
Just y'all done?
No, yeah, he was ready to get out. He didn't re-enlist.
Oh, okay.
He just didn't re-enlist. You know, it's on positive notes of when he got out.
Yeah.
And then his brother here visiting, somebody want to meet, so I might swing through there and then I'm head to the house and get some pots rattling.
Dig that. All right, man. It's been another episode of Universal Talk Podcast, man. See y'all on the next episode. You did.